What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scotty T, and we're back onto the Marvel contest of spreadsheets. Uh, Very crude spreadsheet. I actually had a different spreadsheet that had a breakdown of units when purchased and what was gotten out of the crystals, but we all know the crystal was not that great. So I broke it down to a very simple, easy to read spreadsheet that really has everything you need to know that matters, which my total score for this event was 929,220 units spent or purchased that were used was 668,100 crystals bought with that 227 or 2,227 crystals. I opened 48 free crystals, uh, and money spent was 19,000. I actually, for a reason, kept it under 20,000 because I wanted to see where I placed exactly when it came to that by going under the 20,000 mark. Now, this doesn't account for the crystals that I randomly open or the units that I had prior. So it is a little skewed a bit based on that. So this is just a screenshot of a little crude spreadsheet, and I wanted to compare it to Usafa because he placed fourth overall. If you're not aware yet, and far as my placement is, we'll get right back into the game and you'll see rewards are in. I placed 28th with $19,000 spent. And looking at his score, he had put his information out on what his score was exactly. And doing some quick math, I could equate to the fact that he spent at least over 45,000. So, and we both fell into the same bracket of 4 to 30. So, that is a big drop off. And I was actually surprised that I finished in the top 30. I was actually pretty sure that I was going to uh, finish somewhere in the like 60 to 90 or 30 to 60 mark. Um, and I kept telling Lions mates that's where I kind of wanted to finish, right there in the 30 to 60. But right there, I wouldn't be upset if I finished in the 60 to 90 mark. So our Lions finished 24th, which the drop off for the top from top 10 to that 1%, it's a terrible drop off there. So overall, that wasn't, those rewards are very mediocre for what that is. But I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, I did get the 2025 7-star champion selector, the generic 3 to 4 gem, which I'm not sure who to use that on. And a bunch of other goodies here. So let's go ahead and claim this now. I haven't claimed it yet. So I have Vision, I have Kang. I don't have Thanos, so I'm going to go ahead and take Thanos. And as far as this selector goes, uh, so last video I had talked about I had everybody in here, and I actually, that was not true. I went through my unowned champions, and I was actually missing Captain America Infinity War. So we're going to take him. And this next one, I see, last time I was not prepared for who I was going to pick from any of these, but it just happens to be now I've looked at it and I know exactly who I have, who I don't have, what sig they are, and the only champion now that I really kind of want to get because it is going to be the dupe on Hulkbuster. Because I had him and he was not awakened, so that's good. And we'll go back and we'll just claim these as well. Not really a big deal on really any of this. Like none of these matter. Like I said, Sig 200, Sig 200, Sig 20, Sig 40, and Sig 40. Let's just take the Thanos there. So, and I'm gonna take Cosmic because pretty much almost every other one is pretty high up there. So, and yeah, so in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Titan crystals. I'm gonna leave everything else. I got some thinking to do on exactly what I want to do as far as that gem and who I want to rank up. Obviously, one thing that came up and I was sharing with MSD is the fact that the bottlenecking of the tier 6 basic and tier 3 alpha. And I'm sure screenshots have been shown around far as uh, who some got the what's it called that offer those 10 unit uh, tier 6 base and tier 3 alpha bundle in the rank up store. I didn't get that, and it turns out I didn't. Well, I guess I didn't spend enough to actually qualify for that, but it is what it is. It has been a kind of a struggle as far as the rank ups go, but I will figure it out. So it's not that big of a deal. I did spread out my openings to a point where everything was a 5-day apart period. So it's not going to, if I'm running out of materials and one's about to expire, I can use that, and then I got 5 days until the next one, or tier 4 alpha would expire. In this crystal, I'm really just looking for dupes. And that happened to be one of them. Scream dupe, Shothra dupe, Jack-o'-lantern dupe, and I think that's it. Out of the and Enchantress dupe. I just saw it. So, the only other champions I'm missing in here is Hood and Red Hulk. I don't think I'm missing any other champion there. So, oh no, I am missing Superior Iron Man as well. Uh-oh. And that puts him, what, Sig 80, I believe? Yep, Sig 80. Alright, well, we got the Scream dupe, so that is good. Still looking for the Enchantress dupe. So let's go to the Titan Nexus. And let's see. Obviously, I'm looking for either new champions or dupe on champions that I called out. And then we'll go from there. So, okay. Alright, so we got Jack-o'-lantern dupe. Easy decision there. And let's see what the next one is. And, oh, yeah, I was missing Rentra. So, a Rentra first time. I can dig it. So, not bad. Pretty happy overall. Far as like the the event goes itself, I would really want to see some changes for next year. I don't know what Kabam would necessarily do without making a big separation with the whales and the average player. Um, that you don't want to increase the drop rate so much that the whales have massive amount of stuff, and I get that, but those crystals overall, they felt disgusting doing this for my social experiment here. And I don't have a problem spending, but far as just opening these crystals, it just didn't feel like the best value for your buck when it came to these crystals. I feel more excited opening Valiant, like what is it? The early access bundles, um, than I did far as like these superior banquet crystals, and that's saying something because it's not like I was getting rank up materials or anything like that in those Valiant crystals. So I don't know. I'd like to know what your guys' thoughts are. What would you like to see changed next year? But drop it down in the comment. I'll reply back to most comments. So it's your boy Scotty T. Make sure you like the video. Peace.